very technically minded anymore. Rolled, getting old. Right, if you're not going to water, get some water. You might need it on this one. We're doing the Dirty Dozen. So this circuit is normally done running around a big hall, but we ain't got a big hall to run around, so we're going to do it statically. So we go for 3 sets of the 12 exercises. We're going to do 30 seconds on each exercise and move straight on to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, all the way through the 12. And then we're going to have 30 seconds rest in between each set. So it shouldn't take us that long to get through, but it's going to be quite tough because there's some big exercises in it. So we're going to get started. Oh, alright, Andrew.
Stop now.
Yes. Sorry.
Dips.
Yeah, we'll change that for something.
Yeah.
We'll change that for something. Right, so we're just going to get warmed up there, guys. So let's just jog. Let's just jog on the spot. So get on the balls of your feet. Start getting them shoulders moving. You can do this if you want to, like Andy's doing in the corner. Just get them ankles warmed up. Let's start getting out of it. Can't concentrate when you're doing silly things like this. Right, okay. Start digging them heels into the floor then. Okay. And 2. So dig your heels into the floor. Make sure that you can feel a little stretch behind your calves. You don't need to hold it there, Andrew. Just dig it in and then send it back. Little dynamic stretch. And then I want you to touch your toes. Just like that. You can turn your foot inwards a little bit. Feel a little dynamic stretch down the shin bone. If you want to. If you want to. And you do want to. Then, I'm just going to take it to the side a little bit. You're going to feel a little stretch, not in your testiculate, but in the inside of your legs. So feel that stretch on the inside of your legs. Just a mild stretch. We don't need to go mental just yet. Good. Now let's take it behind us. So from here, we're just going to sit up straight, or stand up straight. I'm going to take this foot behind us and just tap down. You're going to feel a little stretch in the hip flexor. Little dynamic stretch. What am I saying?
Yeah.
What am I saying, stretch? Good. From there then, we're just going to heel flick. Nice and steady heel flicks. Make sure that your legs are pointing straight towards, straight in front of you. Yeah. So you're stretching all of your quads. You're not flicking your legs out like this because it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Just try and get your heel as close as possible to your bum. Push your hips through while you're doing it. Good. Good. Then from there, you're just going to scoop through.
Scoop through.
Yeah. I'm going to sit the bum backwards, straighten the front leg, weight onto the back leg. Feel the stretch in the hamstring.
Hamstring.
The hammies. Yes.
That's it. Oh, yeah, you're alive.
Eh?
You're alive.
I know, famous. Good. So now we're going to start opening the gate. That's a big open as well. So the leg comes up, we tap down 2, 3, and then open it.
That's it, gaping.
So we're opening the hips up. I like this exercise. Do you like this exercise? Makes me feel. What's up with you? Eh? Oh, Andrew, you're an awful man. Okay, open that window. Open that window. So now we're opening and then closing the gate. God, wow. I can't swear, but rip my nose. That is horrific. You want gassing.
It's not me.
Good. Through that. Let's just start warming up. Let's start getting that heart rate up. So we're going to do some bounce twists.
I think it's Frank.
We're going to warm the core. Or mobilise that core. Do out of one vile man.
That's not who did it the other day.
Get him out of there! Good work, guys. So from there, let's get your feet shoulder width apart. We're going to go into some squats. Nice and steady. So we're going to up the tempo a little bit. We're going to start getting the heart rate up. So quarter squats to start with. Once we've done around 10 of these, which is out now, we're going to go a little bit deeper. And then we're going to do another 10-ish. And then we're going to do some full ones. So get your bums down now. You should be working through your full foot on every squat that you do. Bum down, chest up, hips down in between your ankles. Big toe, little toe, heel, like a tripod. 3, 2, 1.
Von.
And we're ready.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready to go.
I'm not.
Nice and warm-ish. So, if you haven't already, get your tops off. God, I don't even want to leave my coat around there, I'll disintegrate. So, the first exercise, just follow me on the first set, guys.
Fajitas.
The first exercise is burpees, and he's probably going to talk me through this set.
Yeah.
So, I'll work through the, we're going to do the next one, and then I'll finish off with the last one. That feel alright? It feels great to you, alright? Right. So, the first exercise, burpees. So, Andy's got the timer, 30 seconds on each one, and then we'll move straight on to the next one. So, 3, 2, 1, let's go! So, burpees! So, the hands come straight now, the legs come out. Use the legs as a bit of a sprint, or your full body as a bit of a sprint to stand all the way to the top. If you want to, put a full extension on that.
Very important, guys, don't spend too long at the bottom. Keep your legs out. As soon as you're in that high back position, you can straight back in, as close to your hands as possible. Stand up. Nice and tall. Put a little jump on it. Like down into water. 2 and time.
Next exercise with push-ups.
So press up, guys. You've got options here. You've got box, you've got 3/4, you've got full. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So all the way down. Stick to the high plank position. Just move it up and down. Rotate your shoulder a little bit. Engage that shoulder gill. All the way down, all the way up. Keep that chin tucked. Don't start knowing your head, because that's not good. Just do as many as you can in 30 seconds. If the forwards are getting too much for you, drop down to 3/4. Exactly the same principles. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. On your feet for a stride jump set. Off you go.
Go straight in. Stride jumps are nice and easy. So we're making sure that the heel touches down. That reduces the risk of your calf injury. And we can spring straight back up.
Can't sprint, big straight back up.
So make sure your arms are not coming up over here. There's no need to. Unless you want to. And if you are going to, turn your hands up and take them up.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. I know.
3, 2,
That's number 3
1.
for it.
Down we go. Sit ups the next set.
Crunches or sit-ups?
So sit ups.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't like doing them.
No.
Well, let's do them anyway.
Just do bicycle sits.
They're already in.
Are they?
Yeah.
Alright. Don't know.
Are they not?
No. Come on.
Go on then.
Bicycle sits. So alternate elbow to alternate leg to alternate knee. Your elbow does not have to touch. The leg that goes out does not touch the floor, so you shoot straight from the hip. Extend all the way out and just rotate through your chest with your mid back. Shoulder blade comes off the floor. Remember, elbow does not have to touch. Keep going. Keep working. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Onto your fronts in high back position. You've got single leg squat thrust or mountain climbers, whichever you want to call
Do it this way.
them. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. A bit closer then. Put me in a corner. Will you creep? So guys, make sure the hips stay nice and square. The chest does not collapse into the shoulders. Walk the arms out, push through. Keep
I'm a
that
hip
knee.
square, Andrew. I'm a hip square.
What?
I'm a hip
Your
square.
hips are square. Keep that knee low to the ground and drive it through. And again, extend all the way out the back.
What are you saying?
3, 2, 1. Dorsal raise then, so lay flat on you. On your fronts. Oh, you got tuck jumps in there. Oh, man. All we're going to do from here is just raise the chest off the floor. Keep the elbows nice and pull back. Shoulder blades initiate the movement. Bring your elbows off the floor and then we'll just raise up. Keep the chest off the floor when we're raising up. We don't have to come all the way up, just a nice little movement. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. You've got squat thrust there, is that double legs?
Double legs.
God.
Is that where we're at?
Yeah. So guys, we've got double legs next. So like the mountain climb is just both legs coming in. And the bum will come up. Let the bum come up and keep the back nice and flat. You don't have to get your knees to your elbows and all that malarkey. Malarkey, do you like that?
Yep.
Keep that low back, flat. Extend all the way out. Alright, lad.
Yeah. More than right. I'm just double checking this then.
Well, good lad. High plank position when you kick back out. Don't go any further. 3, 2, and 1. Dips there.
Yeah, what are we saying?
Plank.
Plank.
Yeah?
Right guys, so plank, high plank position, hands down underneath your shoulders, heels over the balls of your feet, control your breathing. Suck your belly button back towards your spine, like they're a plank of wood.
That's good. Great exercise to control your breathing. I'm not doing touch jumps by the way. Follow the high knees.
It's tough this.
3, 2, 1. Right, tuck jumps next, guys. Tuck jumps are a really hard exercise, so you can do high knees if you want.
You can do high knees, you can do these.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. I'm going to try and do it. Go for it. Ready?
3, 2, 1. Off you go. So if you're doing tuck jumps, guys, see John on in between. Just got a little bounce in between. Knees come up towards your chest. So you're coming into that tuck position. Remember, if your knee toe drops to high knees, nice and quick, or you can do slow. Whatever you want to do, just keep moving for the 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Cheeky. Crunches. Crunches are next. Where are you going?
We'll go here. 3, 2, 1.
What? Go. So guys, John has got his fingertips on his temples, elbows stay back. If that's too hard for you, cross your hands over your chest, bring your shoulder blades off the floor. If that's too hard for you, put your hands on your thighs and slide your fingertips up towards your knees. All we're trying to do on this one is bring the shoulder blades off the floor, use the abdominal muscles to bring them shoulder blades off the floor, and then lengthen them back out as we go back down. 3, 2, 1. On your feet for normal squats.
Go.
Body weight squats then. 2, 1, off you go. Many squats as you can in 30 seconds.
So remember what I said earlier guys in the warm up, full foot planted on the floor. Big toe, little toe, heel driving through the floor. Open the knees up, make sure your knees are tracking your feet. Get your hips down in between your ankles. Keep that chest up as much as possible.
What's bad?
Work through your range of motion. So if you can't get all the way down, quarter squats are fine,
2,
half squats are fine.
and 1. Side jumps to finish.
Oh, nice, nice.
Horrible.
So side jumps, we'll come down and then we come up.
Off the floor every time. If you don't want to come off the floor, you can just go back to the stride jumps we did earlier. 2, 1, off you go then. Get nice and big as you
Like
nice
a star.
What?
Like a star.
Like a star, mate. Keep
Hard
working.
exercise.
Real hard exercise. You've got 10 seconds left. Go stride jumps if you need to keep moving.
Wow.
Go off that though. 2, and time.
Woo! Naughty. Right, have a rest. Have a rest, we'll give you a minute. Tasty.
What the other two?
Might not yet, might pull a fast one. Just keep moving guys. Don't sit down. Remember, you work as hard as you can work. Don't be trying to keep up with me or Andy. If you can't. If you can, great. If you can go faster, even better.
Absolutely. You probably will go faster than me.
But if you can't and it's stopping you from working, slow it right down.
Alright, big woman's.
Woo!
Right, lad.
How many weekends till Benidorm? That's all I'm saying.
Not bothered.
Hmm?
I'm not bothered.
Why? Why?
What about?
I want to go.
I'll train it.
Eh?
Do that
Oh,
train.
I'm not bothered with that. Right, here we go then.
Calm yourself down.
No, you calm down. You calm down.
Here we go then. What we got?
Burpees are first.
Burpees straight into press ups. We'll do two bounce. Burpees straight into press ups. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Until Andy's had some rest. Yeah. So work through the full range of these burpees then, guys. Stand all the way to the top. Don't finish short. If you feel like you're rounding your back at the top, you're not stood up straight. So stand all the way to the top. Don't bring your hips through, because you walk like that. It's only short. Stand up straight. Good. Use the bottom part, or the bottom phase, as a spring to get back up to the top. Build some power in that core.
2,
And then hip flexors.
and 1.
Push up to next. Push up to next. You get your hands set. Get into that plank position. Then lower down. 30 seconds have started. So work to your range of motion, guys. You don't have to go all the way down. You work to your range of motion. If you're struggling to do the full press up, you can go into a 3/4 press up, where your knees are on the floor but your leg is still in line with your back. Or you can go into a box press up, where you're on all fours position and you start messing around with the levers with the knee. Make sure you're lowering down and raising up just as you normally would. Make sure that your elbows are not there. Because if they're there, you're going to cause a shoulder impingement. Get them there. 3, 2,
Ooh, did 50.
1. A stride jumps, let's do it.
50 seconds, eh?
Something like that, right? So stride jumps, guys, make sure that your heels are coming down. So mostly it's on the ball of your feet, but then your heels come down just to spring off. You don't need to set your arms all the way up like that. like a...
No, I've got long arms, I know that
I
straight.
don't know what you look like. So keep everything in line. Arms, legs, hips, shoulders, ears, all lined up. Clap your legs. Clap your legs! Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit-ups. Bicycle sits. Bicycle sits then, guys.
Bicycle.
So on your backs, fingertips to the side of your head, elbow to the opposite knee. The other leg strains out about 6 inches off the floor. Good. 6 inches off the floor. Yeah, good. Keep that core nice and tight. Just make sure one shoulder's raising up and the elbow's coming towards the knee. Doesn't have to touch the knee. In fact, we encourage it doesn't touch the knee. You want to keep your lower back on the ground. Good effort. Nice and slow. Make this movement nice and slow. The core is tight throughout. Control your breathing in this position. You've got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Roll over onto your belly as you're going into alternate squat thrusts. So get into that plank position. So one leg at a time. Nice and quick if you want to up the tempo. Nice and slow if you want to concentrate on some core strength. Either way, you get lots of core strength. So, knee towards the same elbow. Keep the hips stable so they're not swaying side to side. Nice and controlled. Or nice and fast. But this stays tight throughout. Good work. Just over 10 seconds to go. You're going to stay down there, you're going to go into a dorsal raise in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So down on the floor. Wow, look at that where he's going to pick up off at deck. So fingertips at the side of your head. If you're struggling to do that, you see how Andy's raising his chest up, but he's got his hands flat on the floor. So this is the easy option. To make it harder, you put your fingertips at the side of your head. Squeeze them shoulder blades back, lift the chest slightly. If you're struggling to do that, an easier option, if you put your hands down by your seams, just squeeze your shoulder blades and lift your chest off the floor. Control your breathing. You might find that if your heart rate's up, you'll struggle to do this exercise. You feel like your breathing's restricted. But that's fine, it's good to be uncomfortable. What are you saying, Andros?
Look at this heart rate moment is pushing my chest.
Good. I hope it hurts.
It does.
3, 2, 1, stay down there. Squat thrusts. Woo. So double legs this time. We did the alternate legs, now we're doing the double legs. You can see that Andy's butt is coming nice and high. And he's bringing his knees towards his elbows. Your knees don't have to touch your elbows. We want to keep this part of his back nice and straight. So he's piking upwards, He's going to feel it on the shoulders. Shoulder stability is going to be great in this. Try not to dip down too low, we're only coming down into a plank position. If you're struggling to do this, the alternates are good, or a plank position is good. 3, 2, 1, plank position, get back down. Get back, it's a plank. What's we on now? So Andy's come down to his elbows. Remember guys, if you just turn to the corner a little bit, Andy, so I can see your body. So starting now, if Andy drops down into a 3/4 position, his knees come down, his legs are still. If he wants to, he can come up onto all fours core. So he's still engaging his core, he can take a kick if he wants to.
We're expecting
We're
that.
doing the full plank, so we've got another 15 seconds to go. Look how long his legs are in line with his back. Control that breathing now, don't let your chest lump into your shoulders. Hold that position, control your breathing. Big deep breaths in. Feel like your rib cages are expanding outwards. Suck your belly button in. Straighten them legs, heels over the balls of your feet.
1,
3, 2, 1. Tuck jumps. Andy's going to do high knees instead of the tuck jumps. Parental guidance on this one. Parental guidance on this one. So get the knees up. Remember, we're not chopping cucumbers, so if you look at the side of Andy, this part of his body's moving, the shoulders. Really important. Get the knees up. Stay on the balls of your feet as little time on the ground as possible. You've got 15 seconds left. Control that breathing if you can. Go hard. Or go home. But if you are at home, keep going. Good effort. Good effort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunches on your back. What's up with you?
that one long 30 seconds.
So get your feet set then, guys. Fingertips at the side of your head, elbows back. Just raise the shoulder blades off the ground. Remember, Andy gave you the options before. You can cross your arms across your chest, or you can put your hands on your thighs. Either way, keep them elbows back if you're in this position. Really important. If you can't keep your elbows back, come to here. All we're doing is changing the levers and adding weight. If that's too easy for you, put your hands high above your head. Create a bigger lever. And what? So, nice and slow coming up, raise the shoulder blades, and then really slow coming back down. Start to engage that core, build that strength. 3, 2, 1 on your feet, let's get some squats done. Squats. Squats, get some squats done. So get your feet set. Good. Get them hips down in between your ankles. Work to your range of motion, guys, before squat. I don't want to see anyone bending over. We're working through the full foot. So big toe, little toe, and the heels with full contact to the ground. Drive all the way to the top, then get yourself back down. As many squats as you can in this 30 seconds. You've got 10 seconds to go. Keep that core engaged. It's a full body exercise. 3, 2, 1. Star jumps to finish. So we're scooping down, and then we're driving up nice and high. So same as on the burpees, guys. We come all the way to the top. We're not looking down towards the ground. We're standing all the way to the top. No, you just moved your head then. We're not looking down. So all the way to the top, guys. Good. This is a big exercise. If you're struggling to do this, you can do the stride jumps. If you're struggling to do the stride jumps, you can do this. Keep on working. We've got 5 seconds to go.
Oh my
Don't
God.
look at me like that, Andrew. Nasty man. 2, 1. Well done. Get a drink.
Your time is out of order.
Your time is out of order. That's 2 sets done. Well done.
6 each.
No bet? Yeah, we can do 6 each if you want, mate. Yeah. Good work. So get your breath back, guys. Big deep breaths in, long breaths out. We want you to finish this next set. So if you are struggling, slow it down. Don't go mental. You want to burn them calories and keep on moving.
Sure do.
Over time, your endurance, your speed and your power and your strength is going to get better. So stick with it. Woo! All these classes that we do every weekend, they're all available to you through our website, so they're free. All you need to do is go around to Live Fitness. There's loads of videos in there. Just go and pick them if you want to do that. If you want to be tight. Yeah, I've been kicked by a horse again. Right, here we go. 30 seconds of burpees. I'm in.
3,
I'm all in.
2, 1, off you go then. So really good, guys, you're getting fatigued, you concentrate on that fall. Beware, if you think that you're dropping your hips too low, if you are, engage your core a little bit, spring back up a little bit quicker. So high plank position, bring it back in, drive straight back up. Many as you can do. The last set, I can scratch burpees off once we've done this. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Burpees done. Press up to the next set. 2, 1, off you go. So full range, guys, don't burn out. Make sure you maintain the same speed all the way through. Gaze that shoulder. Just rotate a little bit. It'll engage it, you'll feel miles stronger when you're performing your press ups. High plank position, just moving up and down. Even if you do 3/4 position, Plank position, moving up and down through that upper body. 3, 2, 1, and your feet are striding. Push-ups are done. Off we go, get moving. So John just show my half. So if you're struggling, go to this. Just go to that and keep moving. Good. Be aware if you're a little bit tight in your calves, make sure your full foot's on the floor when you take your legs out. Keep going, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Sit up, bicycle sits. Stride jumps done. Mark them off as we go. Rotate through that chest, through that mid-back. Shoulder blade comes off the floor. Extend through that leg, through that hip. But don't let the leg touch the floor. If you're struggling, you can just do your legs. Put your hands on flat on the floor. And just do that. If you can, keep going that rotation. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Dorsal raises then. Oh no, sorry, alternate squat thrust. Alternate squat thrust on mountain climbers. 2, 1. If you go. Brilliant. Coming on double legs. Perfect. You did that on purpose. So guys, on this, make sure that that back stays nice and flat. Be aware if you're rounding through that lower back. Re-engage them hips, tuck them under. Engage that core. Extend all the way up the back. 3, 2, 1. Stay down there. Go flat on the floor for dorsal raises. So remember your options. John's got his fingertips on his temples. Really important you keep them elbows back on this. If you need to, go there. Or if you need to, like I showed you, hands flat on the floor and just raise up. Make sure you're pulling through that back. Chest comes off the floor. All part of the core. You need to work that lower back as well. You've got. What?
This is hard now.
It is. 1, 2, 3. That's great. You guys stay down there. 3, 2, 1. Dorsal raise is done. John's going to come up. And I'm going to come in for my second worst exercise. I've got my 2 worst exercises here. It's not fair. Double legs then. So down that plank position. 2, 1. Let's go.
Good. Stands down underneath the shoulders. Bum comes up. Legs come in. Back down to the plank position. Again, using it as a spring to get back up. So we don't hang around. If we have to, you stay down in the plank position. That's your rest position. Good. So control your breathing as much as you can. We've got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. You're staying down there, and we're going into a plank.
Okay.
So hold that position then, guys. You can do different options. Wayne Andy likes to do it with his hands pushed out. You can drop down to your elbows if you want to. You can also drop your knees down, make sure your legs are in line with your back. Or you can bring your knees up, engage your core, and stay there. If you want to make that a little bit harder, you can lift your feet, your knees about 1 inch or 2 off the floor. Good. Hold that position. You've got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Tuck jumps or high knees. So there you go. That's your options. Tuck jumps or high knees. If you're struggling to do these, you can jog on the spot or do them. What are they?
I want to do them.
So you've got another 20 seconds ish. Just under.
Are you joking?
Just under. Right, you're over halfway. You're well over halfway.
Yeah, you're right.
10 seconds to go then. Get them knees nice and high. Pump from the shoulders. Loads of effort, guys. Stay on the balls with your feet. Chase your same bolt. Russian bolt. Good. 3. Oh! You're horrible, man. On your back. Crunches. Oh, we're in an awful man. Elbows back. Fingertips to the side of your head. Someone. Andy, break your nose.
It was them.
Come on, get up there. So squeeze up. So raise the shoulder blades off the ground and lower down under control. Wow, you absolute animal. Oh, come on. Remember your options, guys. Cross your elbows. Elbow. Oh, put your hands on your eyes. Wow. I've got work to do in here, Andrew. It's disgusting. An air freshener and a dehumidifier. 3, 2, 1. Squat. Let's go on your feet. Wow, Christ on the back.
Go with my knees. Good control.
So remember the squats, guys. Big toe, little toe, heel. Drive through the full foot. Get your hips down in between your ankles. Keep your core nice and tight. Control that breathing. As many reps as you can do, work to your range of motion, slow it down if you need to. You got 10 seconds to go. Wow. 3, 2, 1, star jumps. And the new these were coming, so we slowed it right down. So here we go. So we bend down into that squat position, come all the way up, nice and high. Make sure you're coming all the way to the top. Good. Full extension of the body. It's a big power exercise. So keep it going. Andy's going to take you straight to a little cool down after this. Feel them quads burning, you've got 10 seconds to go. You're almost done. Come on. Keep working. Remember your options, guys. The stride jumps or halves. 3, 2, 1 and time. That's the dirty dozen. Cool down time. Cool down time. Get a drink on board.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh. Who's that?
Eh?
You're out, dog.
You are out of order. You are out of order. Good?
Yeah.
Good. Hope we all enjoyed that one. That were one of our favourite circuits, to be fair. That we never do. Good. Right. Cool down.
Okay guys, from here, just walk side to side. Into the heel flicks. A little bit of mobility to finish off.
Here that goes.
Good. From here, let's just go back into open the gate. So the knees come up to hip level. Rotate out. Or externally rotate through your hip. All the time, just controlling that breathing.
Quite enjoyed that. Yeah.
So everyone did 1.5.
Eh?
These guys did 3.
Yeah, well.
This time then, out to in, so turn and rotate, so up and over. Hip level again if you can. If you can't, don't put the sweats in your range. Last one this side. Last one this one. Go from here. We'll just go back into the sweeps, but just take a little bit longer. Coming through with your hands. Make sure that lower back stays nice and flat.
So feel the heart rate come down. Feel the breathing rate come down. Start to relax, let your muscles relax. Enjoy this set.
Good. From here, just take a step back. Push that heel into the ground. Back leg stays straight and just tuck them hips underneath. And you feel that stretch in your hip flexor. Maybe a little bit of calf as well. Put your hands on your hips.
Side to the left.
Good guys, ease out of that. And just go same stretch up to the side. Just take a step back. Push that heel in, hips underneath. Feel that hip flexor come in. Excellent stuff. Ease up out of that then. And then roll down to finish. As always, tuck his chin. Feet width apart. Big C shape with your spine, roll down.
I took you my chins. I had loads of corned beef hash last night.
Again.
Loads, yeah. You've got to make enough for leftovers, mate.
Roll back up.
Proper leftover food, innit? The best leftover
The last one.
No, we're talking about corned beef hash.
Go. Get as close to the floor as you can. Unlock your knees a little bit if you need to. Don't worry if you can't get there, just work to your range. Tuck that chin more, roll them shoulders forward. Pull that belly button up towards the sky. Ooh, that's nice. And nice and steady. Ooh, lovely. Roll yourselves up, one vertebra at a time. Feel your spine lengthen, lovely. Hips come underneath, shoulders come back. Stand down, go. Cheers guys, well done.
Yeah, well done. One of our friends, Lee Choppy.
Oh yes.
Come on, explain it to him, Andy. Explain
So
it.
one of our colleagues, Lee Choppy at work, is, I think it's end of March, it's 60 years of autism awareness, I think. I might have got that wrong, but forgive me if I have. He's walking from Ossett Town Hall to York Minster for the charity. He's got a Just Give page, and it's on Facebook. If you can give, please do. If you can't, just share, just support it that way. Anything that you can give, we much appreciate. All the best, choppers.
All the best.
Rather than me. And he's doing that in 12